I was watering my lawn on a quiet Saturday morning when I noticed her marching across the street, clipboard tucked under her arm, lips pressed into that familiar tight line. Everyone in the neighborhood knew her as that HOA Karen. She never waved, never smiled, and always seemed to be hunting for something to complain about. She stopped right at the edge of my driveway and announced, without greeting, that I was in violation. Apparently, my trash cans were visible from the street, and my hose was improperly stored. I calmly told her I'd move them later. That wasn't good enough. Her voice rose, sharp and rehearsed, as she warned me of fines, liens, and serious consequences. Then she stepped closer, too close. She pointed a finger inches from my face and said, "People like you don't last long in my neighborhood." That's when I smiled. The smile confused her. She paused mid-rant, clearly expecting fear or apology. Instead, I pulled out my phone and quietly said, "Please step back. You're trespassing." She laughed and claimed HOA authority gave her the right to be there. Then she crossed the line, literally, onto my property. Still yelling, still threatening. Neighbors began peeking through curtains. I tapped my screen and dialed the police. Her confidence shattered instantly. She demanded to know who I was calling, then tried to backpedal. Suddenly calm, suddenly polite. Too late. I stayed right where I was, smiling, as the dispatcher confirmed an officer was on the way for a harassment and trespassing complaint. When the police arrived, I explained everything. I showed them the footage, her threats, her refusal to leave, her stepping onto my property after being warned. Karen tried to interrupt, insisting she was just doing her job. The officer calmly informed her that HOA authority does not override the law. She was issued a formal warning for harassment and trespassing. The officer also suggested that if the behavior continued, charges could follow. Karen didn't say a word as she walked away. No threats, no clipboard tapping, just silence. Since that day, she avoids my house completely. No letters, no surprise visits, no intimidation. Funny thing is, I didn't raise my voice once. Sometimes the strongest move isn't arguing back. Sometimes it's smiling and calling the police.